So it's early in the morning. Glen Canyon National Recreation Area. We have a very special day planned for you. It's the last day on our southern Utah vacation. And I'll tell you about what we're gonna do in a minute, but it involves a boat. Rainbow Bridge, located in northern Arizona, is the 6th longest natural bridge in the world. It's an elegant arch vaulting 290 feet in the air. The incredible span has inspired people throughout all of time, from the Native Americans to the many tourists who visit it every year. The only challenge is getting there. One option is to hike one of the 2 unmaintained trails through a harsh desert located on the Navajo tribal lands. A permit is required. The round trip is roughly 34 miles with approximately 8,000 feet of elevation gain through a very uninhabited wilderness where water is scarce. Another option is to take the tour boat. Tours depart from Wahweap Marina and travel some 50 miles on the lake to Rainbow Bridge. The tour is an all-day excursion that will cost adults around $130. Unfortunately, due to the low lake levels, those tours have been suspended. Therefore, our only option was to rent a speedboat ourselves and seek to find the bridge on our own. When we arrived at the marina, we were told by one of the attendants that there was no way we would have enough gas for the 100-mile round-trip journey, with nearby Dangling Rope Marina currently closed. Furthermore, he said it would be impossible for us to have the boat back in the 8-hour window we were allotted, claiming it would take nearly 5 hours alone to get to the arch. We were disappointed, to say the least. Yet a few minutes later, a young man from the East Coast, seen here in the video, said it would be close, but we should be able to complete our adventure. He also said he could set us up with an additional 5 gallons of reserve fuel. Also, it's important to note that once you get to the location, you still need to allow for more time to complete the 2-mile round-trip hike to the bridge itself. As you can tell, even after being delayed an hour, we chose to go for it. We're at the end of May 2023 on the border of Utah and Arizona. I think technically right now we're back in Utah, and this is Lake Powell we're at the Wahweap Marina. Now the plan today, as we're heading into the boat rental office, is that we have a reservation that will be fulfilled. We will get our speedboat. We'll take it a number of miles up Lake Powell, and our destination will be Rainbow Bridge. So let's hope everything comes together for us today. All right, Jeff, you're up front on the bow. You're looking for icebergs, okay, buddy?
Got it.
Except on Lake Powell, they're gonna be brown. Submerged sandstone, keep your eyes open. So we are not getting off to a very fast start. A lot of choppy water. But we're making some progress. Destination still Rainbow Bridge. We got white caps on Lake Powell. Cruise on Lake Powell and observe the alcoves, arches, mesa tops, and towering buttes off in the distance. Sandstone walls of various colors, brown, red, yellow, and multi-shaped formations perfectly balance the sparkling blue waters below. The boat to knock down the wind noise, but time is of the essence. This is what we call risk analysis. We are working against the clock and we're working against gas. We are beyond the point that they said we need to stop. Again, that was not mandatory. We're more than halfway distance-wise, and we're at about 3/4 of a tank with the reserve 5-gallon tank in the back of gasoline. So I think we're doing okay. We got lost once, so we went down Last Chance Canyon. We lost about 10 to 12 minutes, but we're back on track again. We'll check in with you soon.
As you can see on the map, Lake Powell has many channels and bays. Our hard copy of the map was very primitive, and tracking our location was indeed a challenge. Twice we made an incorrect turn and ended up at a dead end. This cost us nearly 30 minutes of precious time.
So this boat does not stop for any reason at all. We are motoring forward. We're at marker number 44, buoy 44. We got to make it up to 49 for Rainbow Bridge. Right now we are fully committed to this adventure.
With precious moments ticking away, we were able to locate the marker for Rainbow Bridge. Slowly we worked our way down the narrow channel, taking our best guess which way to turn at every fork.
What's up, man? Let's keep our national parks clean. Pick up garbage, folks, when you see it. So we made it to the spot where the tour boat docks. And this is basically one gigantic floating dock. You can see all the piers. They must, I'm assuming, connect all these piers together. That'll take you to the trailhead itself. But everything is all mushed together. Nothing from this particular dock touches the land. So they have stopped tours, obviously, for the season or the time being. And right now, we're docked there, but we got to find a way to get to the land, to get in the trail, to hike our way up to the arch. Finally made it. Rainbow Bridge National Monument. This has been a bucket list for me for several years now. Even had a trip planned with Julie about 3 years ago, and it was canceled the day before we were supposed to go. They said we never make it up here. Anything less than 5 hours, we did in 3. Now we just got to find the trailhead.
Even when we reached the apparent end, it was hard to find the trail to Rainbow Bridge, since Rainbow Bridge itself cannot be seen from the water.
So they moved the dock to an entirely different cove of this canyon right here. And we kept going, hoping that we're in the right section, kind of the right finger, so to speak, of the canyon. We did find a trail. It's rugged out here. Other than one other boat that seemed more clueless than us, no one is here. The tour boat is done. Those cruises are over with because the ability to get to this path here is almost becoming impractical for people that just want a tour. It's so far out now at this point. As a matter of fact, here's the point right here where we were crossing the old loading pad, which is now a half a mile from where we docked the boat itself. That's how low the water levels have become. Close off on this one. Big shout out to one of my friends, subscribers from America's Parks, who's been on me for about 5 years now. Al Richardson. Yes, there's the proof. Finally made it to Rainbow Bridge. We gotta really move if we want to get back by 4 o'clock. It took about a half a tank to get this far. Obviously, half the journey to get back. That's a full tank. We got the 5-gallon reserve on board as well. About 3 hours to get here. We're down to about 2 hours, 45 minutes left, and a mile hike back to the boat. This will be close. But you know what? America's Parks and America's Parks traveling companions always enjoy a good adventure. So we are officially back on the boat. We're heading back. We got 2.5 hours.
And since we returned to the marina with about 20 minutes to spare, we thought we'd cap off our adventure with a celebration jump into the lake.
Whoa! Hot dog!
We're just about back to the marina with probably about 15 minutes to spare. We were cruising coming back. Hey Jeff, what's the time? Do you know?
Yeah.
What are we looking at?
Hour 53.
Hour 53, and we're probably 10 minutes or so from the marina. So we're gonna do this thing in 2 hours from Rainbow Bridge to Waui. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you haven't done so yet, subscribe to America's Parks, please. Hope you enjoyed the video. What a fun day. What a great adventure. And remember, there's always room for you on every national park adventure. Here on Lake Powell, we're signing off. Take care.